Instagram launches AI avatars that you can actually talk to. That is the headline of the article that I am reading. This is fresh news. This came out just today. I am so hyped about this, but nobody I know can get this to work. I still think it is a ridiculously huge deal because what I'm about to describe to you is going to be launched across every social media platform, every user-generated content platform. It is a beautiful time to be a creator because of this news. This is huge. Okay. This is even going to affect Google. This is going to take further market share away from Google. This is wild. You might even be able to game this by just speaking keywords in your videos. This is the news. Meta's AI Studio will allow users to create their AI avatars and help creators make their chatbots interact with fans. Instagram's parent company, Meta, has announced the availability of AI Studio, a tool built with the Llama 3.1 large language model, which allows users in the United States to create their own AI avatars or custom AI characters. This is in beta in the US. I tried to use it and I'm traveling through Europe, couldn't use it, but it's also having issues. And all of my friends who are back home, who are back in the United States, they can't use it as well. They are getting the same issue that I am getting. And I'm hoping that because I am verified with my United States driver's license, I will be able to use this. But we will see. As of now, the feature is set to be live. It's supposed to be live in beta for anybody in the US, but nobody I know can get it to work. I think that will probably change soon. And again, hopefully I will be able to get it to work too, even though I'm in Europe, because I'm a US citizen and because I have verified my Instagram with my driver's license. But either way, it will probably roll out to everybody within 3 months. That would be my guess. So here's a further news. The company said in a blog post that creators and business owners will be able to use these avatars to interact with their fans or customers online on their behalf. These bots can reply to fans directly in chat threads and respond to comments on their author's content. These AI bots can respond in DMs and can respond in the comments. Creators can also make an AI as an extension of themselves to answer common DM questions and story replies, helping them reach more people. The Meta blog post continued. There's a wide variety of prompt templates or start from scratch to make an AI that teaches you how to cook, that helps you with your Instagram captions, generates memes to make your friends laugh. There's so much to choose from. These AI avatars can be created directly by visiting ai.meta.com/AI-studio or just using the Instagram app on your smartphone. Moreover, Meta also offers a content creation wizard to walk users through creating a character, assigning a name, fine-tuning its personality and tone, and even giving it a tagline. Once this is done, this avatar can be shared for anyone to discover and chat with on Instagram, Messenger, WhatsApp, and just the open internet. Meta has even created an 18-page AI Studio handbook to help users get the most out of their digital avatar. The announcement also says that creators can customize their AI based on things like their Instagram content, topics to avoid, and links they want to share. It further specifies that creators can turn auto replies on and off and even decide who their AI replies to. And finally, to ensure that followers know they're talking to an AI character rather than their favorite creator, all responses from the AIs, from the creator AIs, are clearly labeled as AI. I looked at this website because I was trying to use it even though I'm in Europe. And there's a tab in the website that shows you the options on how to train your AI. So you can train the AI off any of these. You can do it on all of these or just some of these. You can pick which ones are left out. You can pick which ones are included. And the options are your grid posts, your Instagram reels, your comments, your stories and highlights, your archived stories, broadcast channels, and even threads. I cross-post if I have a good post on X or something that I put time into on X and Twitter, I cross-post it to threads. If I post on LinkedIn, I'll often cross-post it to threads and to X. This is what's especially crazy, this news. First of all, it can be shared on the open web. It can be shared in WhatsApp. People can chat with this, with your personality on WhatsApp and query it. Here's what's especially crazy. I've talked about the curious learner bias on this podcast before. The curious learner bias is if you don't know a topic, but it's a topic that you're passionate about, you set out to learn about it every day. And you just make a video at the end of the day on what you learn. make a video, you try to make it engaging, that video comes out everywhere. TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Snapchat Spotlight, Facebook Reels, comes out everywhere. And again, that video just shares what you learned. Eventually, all these people, when they think of the niche that you are making videos in, people, when they think of that niche, they're going to think of you. And that's because they hear you talking about this content all the time. They hear you talking about this niche all the time. They're going to perceive you as an expert in this niche, even though you're just a curious learner. They will perceive you as an expert. And all the opportunities that come in this niche, you will get a lot of these opportunities just by being a curious learner, because again, you are perceived as an expert. Now, here is where it gets so crazy. First of all, as I've talked about in previous episodes, you can include keywords in the video descriptions and rank for those keywords. I do this all the time. I did this yesterday and made a video about it. But now, with these AI avatars, you can create this crazy knowledge base. I have made videos for 639 days in a row. I don't remember half of the videos that I've made, but I can query my AI and just learn from myself, from videos that I have done in the past. This is so crazy. And you can do the same thing. You can learn something, create this knowledge base just talking about it, and then query that. And anybody can query that. And people would probably, because people trust creators, but they don't trust general AIs, but people trust like individual creators a lot more. Like people, so if someone wants to get amazing marketing information, a lot of people trust me more than they would trust ChatGPT, because ChatGPT offers the lukewarm stuff. ChatGPT offers the basic stuff. ChatGPT hallucinates. I do neither of those. I offer the hottest marketing stuff and I don't hallucinate. And so people, my guess is, would rather ask certain marketing questions to my AI avatar rather than ChatGPT. But it also gets crazy because you can plant bottom of funnel keywords in what you are saying. The AI will train off of that. And then if people do ask the general AI will recommend your brand for whatever you say it should be recommended for. So you can literally train the general AI on each of these platforms. Every single user-generated content platform is going to do this. I assure you. That is a huge bet. You could easily see this coming to YouTube, to podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, to X, to even TikTok, definitely LinkedIn, maybe even Reddit. So many user-generated content platforms could do this because their users have a high output. Maybe it's the type of thing that will only be for users who make content, but I am advocating making content. This news is brand new. Literally announced, I think it was announced last night by the CEO of Instagram, but now, only now, a few stories here and there are starting to be written about it. People don't realize how huge this is. This is one of the craziest digital marketing announcements made in the last couple of years. It seriously is, because not only can you grow a brand, but you can create an AI that you can query as a knowledge base that anybody can query and chat with across some of the most popular messengers in the world. People can just use it as a standalone. You probably will be able to embed it in your site at some point. And because AIs are training off of what you say in your content, well, you can say whatever you want to get AI to recommend your brand. It's like SEO, but instead of having to write the content, you just speak it in engaging videos. And you can do all of this while also building a brand and getting top of mind awareness in a niche that you care about. This is so huge. And so that's what I wanted to share with you today. I'm so excited about this. I can't wait to get this working for myself. So this is episode 391 of my daily digital marketing podcast. Let me tell you something. I want to share something with you here, heart to heart. I want to tell you, I care about you. This is how much I care about you. This is actually my second time recording today's podcast. And I recorded it, and I'm not sure why. I recorded it on the same microphone, but it just sounded really bad. It didn't sound good. And it was a great recording. I was so energetic, just like I am now. I was so charismatic, had a big old smile on my face. The light was perfect because it was earlier in the day. And now it's 9:30 p.m. And I listened to it back and I said, it's just the audio is bad. It's painful. I don't want to subject my listeners to that. I don't want to subject my viewers to that. I don't want people to have to hear this awful sounding voice. I don't know why it sounds so bad, but it does sound so bad. And I didn't want to redo it. I didn't want to have to redo this. I walked away from my laptop. I had dinner. I hope that when I returned to my computer, I would listen to it again and I would say that it was usable, but it really was not usable. And so this is my second time recording today's episode because I want you to have a great experience listening to this show. And so this is my second time recording this. I still think it's huge news. Even though I recorded it before, I'm still excited about it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye now.